What's going on, everybody? It's Lee Van Dam here. Good morning. We got some more news on the upcoming event, so let's go ahead and talk about it. We got some official news. It's almost Tuesday. It's close. Not bad. So we got a maintenance tonight, so please get all your quests completed early, so that way you don't lose out on any lapis. It's a painful thing when you lose out on some lapis, I'll tell you that. So we've got Miyuki is becoming a 6-star, so she's gonna be awakened, and she still has a really good katana for a trust master. Her new skills, don't know what they are, but usually 3 to 6 stars have very rarely made an impact. Let's see, Charlotte made an impact. Cecil, solid. There's a couple, but you know, if you've got her and she's one of your early units and you're playing the game, you know, really early stages, then that's going to be a really big benefit. But you know, it doesn't help everybody, but that's still cool to see. Very cool to see. All right, let's get into this. So this weekend, Cactuar Dunes. You need to level up some units. This is going to be the place to be. It's at the Vortex. You know how to get there. You go level them units up. So this is going to introduce our first Season 2 story unit, which it's going to have an intro quest. And that intro quest is going to be for 2 weeks, so that's pretty solid. It's going to be from Friday to, you know, Thursday, 2 weeks from now. That is awesome. So it is Laswell, and as you can see, he is wielding 2 swords he received from his father and his friend. If you haven't gotten far enough in the story yet, then I won't talk about it anymore, but he's solid. He's got a limit burst movie that happens whenever he uses limit burst. It looks like an Esper summon. It's pretty crazy. There's some stills of it. Really looking very, very sweet. Wielding both swords. Just giving them the business. I love it. Love it. Alright, so with this quest, when we first complete it, you get a rare summon ticket. You get 100 lapis. If you use a limit burst, you get another rare summon ticket. That's solid. 3 mini burst pots and an elixir. So if you use his Blade Flash final, mini burst pots, deal fire damage, an elixir. Should be easy since he's going to deal fire and ice damage. So that should be pretty easy affair. Don't see anybody having any trouble with that. But without further ado, let's go into the banner. I took a sneak peek at it. It's rough. Actually, because it's so rough, before we do that, we're going to talk about the story mode. So the story event's Way of the Warrior, and it's going to work like the rest of the story events. It's going to be a really great time to farm crysts for ability awakenings, get some cool weapons, and the way it works is you get a different map altogether. You do have to complete the maps in order to proceed to the next map, and you have to complete every mission in the map when you sign on for this. So once you complete the missions in one map, you'll get the next map and you'll be able to do it again. You can see all of the missions before you agree to the map, so that'll help you put your party together. It'll help you kind of plan out what you want to do and how you want to achieve your goals. If you do have to restart a map, or if you have to repeat one to finish the missions up, you'll have to start that map from the beginning. So keep that in mind, and but with some planning, you can get through it in one shot, and that way you save on some NRG. Now, there are 2 parts to each map. As you can see, you can get some cool weapons and some rare summon tickets and lots of crisps. Got a scenario stage where the story is there. You get to learn more about what's going on, and then you have the battle stage where you fight it out. It's got some really amazing music. I love going to story events because of the different music. But yeah, so we get crisps. This is the easiest way and the most productive way to get crisps for ability awakenings. So it's really cool. Be sure to take advantage of it. And some of the limited equipment we've got are Hidden Chains. It's a nice whip, 78 attack, and it's got Plant Killer on it. Boost your damage against plants by 50%. Marlboro comes to mind if you haven't killed him yet. Concealing Cloth is awesome. It's an accessory, gives you hide, which lets you hop out of the battle for a few turns in case something big is going down. And then you've got Camouflage, which decreases the chance of being targeted. So being able to hop out of the battle is actually pretty snazzy, because if there's something that you need to avoid, jump is really good, and this as well, to just be able to leave altogether. Really good options, because you can't be hit if you're not there. That's just how that works. So be sure to take advantage of the story event. It always is really great. Farm those crisps, get all the cool stuff. All right, let's talk about this banner. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of units. Wow, that is a lot of units. Okay, so let's roll. We've got the man of the hour. We're going to start off with Pyro Glacial Lasswell. Season 2 CG Laswell, because of the limit burst. So he is a physical attacker. He's very good at it too. Trustmaster reward as your Crimson Soul. Boost hit points and attack by 30%. And the LB gauge fill rate. So that's pretty solid. Very nice. Good TMR, attack, hit points, limit burst. Can't go wrong with that. Global updates. Let's see what's going down, because they said they were going to change him and make him easier to get to his really big finishers. So let's see what's going down. We've got Moonlight Fall, damage and reduces spirit from one enemy, restores own MP, and enables Fatal Bloom and Crimson Air. So he gets 2 abilities after that. So he's going to be closer to like a monk, where he has a chain of attacks that he will want to go through in order to maximize his damage in most situations. We've got Blade Flash, Awakened. Deals partial unmitigated damage and reduces defense and ice resistance for one enemy. And then it enables Blade Flash Final. Blade Flash Final. So that's going to deal partially unmitigated damage to one enemy and boost your own attack. I'm going to pull up the wiki real quick, and I'm going to see if I can get some percentages on that. Because it looks like they've got him on the front page now. I wonder how much is filled in. Alright, so it looks like some of it's filled in, some of it's not. So Blade Flash Final. Let's see if we can find that. Alright, so Blade Flash Final. Physical damage, 4.25 times multiplier with 50% defense ignore. And doubles your attack. Base attack for 3 turns. Okay, so increases attack by 100%. Very nice. Fatal Bloom is ice physical damage. Wow, 6.75 times multiplier. Decreases ice resistance by 50%. So if you're dual wielding, that can do a lot of damage. And then Crimson Era is fire physical damage. Same modifiers, and they all increase attack by 100%. Wow, those are nice. Wow. So now he becomes a finisher for fire, ice, and a decent finisher for physical all together. Wow, that's really good. That is very good. Okay, and so you take 1 setup turn to get to your finisher. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. That is not too bad. And then Blade Flash Awaken, it decreases ice resistance to begin with. So I'm wondering if that's going to get you to where you could use Fatal Bloom afterwards. Because if that's set up that way, then that would be even better. That'd be really good. Okay. All right, Laswell. All right, man. I didn't doubt you, but you know, hey, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, the other things that he gets is that he can use katanas and great swords in both hands. He gets dual wield for both of those. He already gets Tranquil Spirit for his limit burst fill rate. Gets auto refresh, and then he gets some passives when he's equipped with a katana and great sword. So he's set up well. His kit's nice. His kit's nice, man. His kit's nice. Limit Burst is Unstoppable Wave. It allows you to use his extra moves really quick. So if you can get to his Limit Burst really fast, it's going to lower both fire and ice resistance for you. So Entrust will be really good with him because then you get 2 rounds of really high damage attacks. The max damage at 6-star is 7.9 times multiplier with ignore defense of 50%. So, you know, that's almost a 16 times multiplier. So that's really good. That's very high up there. And, you know, it decreases fire and ice resistance already. So that way you can just go into your other one-hit finishers. So, yeah, Entrust is going to be really nice for him. Very nice. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so we've got a Jiraiya. Jiraiya is a ninja, 5-star base, 6-star max, so it's going to make it that much harder to pull Season 2 Laswell because Jiraiya is going to be there. But Jiraiya's Trustmaster looks like some ridiculous stuff. So you've got the Clan Master's Headband. Alright. 12 defense, 30% attack, 30% magic. Enables evade and dual blade technique. So dual blade technique allows him to equip 2 of any one-handed katana just with that Trustmaster. That's a real sick Genji glove on crack. And then evade, it gives you a chance to evade attacks by 10%, I imagine. Wow. Okay, that's strong. That's really strong. So even if he's not that great, because ninjas have proven to not be that great in this game so far, he might break the mold. But that's just how hybrid damage works and how hard it is to gear him. But he might break the mold, and his TMR is going to at least make it so when you pull him, you're going to be happy for that. Just like you're happy when you pull Genji Glove, which I finally did. I finally got one. So exciting. Now just got to farm it. Not as exciting. Featured abilities, Kuji Seal. Boost on attack and magic. Caster can dodge some physical attacks 3 times. And enables Purgatory, Fire Slash, and Thunderstrike stance for 2 turns. Purgatory, Fire Slash. Fire damage and reduces fire resistance for 1 enemy. Thunderstrike stance. Lightning damage and reduces lightning resistance for all enemies. Okay. So he can be a really helpful setup character just from that. That's pretty cool. If you can lower resist, that's one good thing, and sometimes you only need one good thing to become a nice unit to fill out a team. So that's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Alright. So now we got Coyote. Coyote's a Chocobo Rider, 4-star base, 6-star max. Haven't seen a Chocobo Rider since Folan and Yang. Oh, Yun, sorry. So, pretty rare, but that's pretty cool. Physical attacker. Stats look pretty good. Let's see. For her Trustmaster, Samurai Princess's armor. 50 defense, 32 spirit, boost fire, lightning, and dark resistance by 25%. Those are pretty nice elements to resist. That's pretty cool. Very good. Be really good right now in this raid, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Man. Alright. So we've got featured abilities. The Halberd Dance deals partial unmitigated damage to 1 enemy. Phoenix Thrust, fire damage, and reduces fire resistance for all enemies. And the Princess of Power. She damages one enemy and boosts her own attack. Boosts the attack of the caster. She looks really cool. I like the unit. I like the sprites. Pretty cool. It looks like that for her limit burst. It's physical damage, and it can be a pretty big attack boost once you max it out. 74%, so that's really not bad. It's for 3 turns. I guess at 4-star, that's not bad. I mean, if you have Noctis or you have someone else, it's not really that great, and we have a lot of options to get over 100% now. So, would have been super groundbreaking at the beginning of the game, but now, pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, next we've got Olga. Samurai. 4-star base. 6-star max. Olga's a tank. Trustmaster, broad-minded, 30% attack, 10% defense, 10% hit points. Pretty good. 30% attack with just some stuff. We got a lot of 30% attacks now, so you know you got to have some really good stuff to set you apart. This is alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we've got Carnage Howl. Looks like a provoke. Boost own defense and spirit and temporarily increases chance of being targeted. So that's fantastic. So he's got his own defense buff for provoke in case something else goes wrong. Love it. Surging Wave, chance of dealing unmitigated damage and reducing attack for all enemies when receiving a physical attack. So it's got a counter, and the counter, what makes it special is if the damage is partially or fully unmitigated, because this doesn't say partially, which that's interesting to me. I'm sure it's not going to be a ignore defense altogether, because that would just be rude. So he's got 2 counters, and so he can not only deal damage, but he's going to reduce the stat that you attack with. So if you attack with magic, free and easy is going to hit you, and it's going to reduce your magic stat for all enemies. So you only need 1 enemy to hit him, and everybody gets debuffed. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. That's straight up like super provoke tank status right there. So you just build him to break everybody. Wow, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Okay, I like it. Man, Olga looks solid. All right. Last but not least, we've got Otogiri, Salmaker. 3-star base, 5-star max. Looks adorable. We know she's not going to be used that far into the game because she's got a 5-star max. But, hey, salve makers are cool. They can make some interesting potions and mix some stuff together. So, can't go wrong. Trustmaster reward, Doctor's Garment, 32 defense, 38 spirit, enables pharmacology, which boosts the potency of healing items used in battle. So, a TMR that gives you pharmacology, that's really nice. Very, very nice. I wonder if it is a separate source of pharmacology, so I wonder if it stacks if you already have it in your kit, because then you can make like high potions, what, heal for like 3 grand or something, and then you put it on Ilias, and then he's just AoEing high potions to just top people off because you just got 30,000 of them. That's crazy. I love the idea. I don't know if I'll test it, but I like the idea. Alright, so featured abilities. Recipe for exhaustion. Listen, so she's got a full break, and it looks like it's an AoE full break with the chance of poisoning, blinding, or paralyzing all enemies. Wow. I mean, for a 5-star max, that is a pretty strong affair right there. That is strong. Wow. Then you got pharmacology, boost potency of healing items used in battle. Very nice. Resonance of the Dark, boost magic points by 10% and chance of evading physical attacks. Wow. Okay. So even with that big box over on your back, got some moves. Okay. All right. All right. Nice. Very, very nice. And last but not least, we've got the second woman of the hour. She got the update. She's now 3-star base, 6-star max. Miyuki. You know, 174 attack when it's all said and done. That's not bad. It's not bad. About the equivalent of some 4-star base, 6-star maxes. So she gets up there. It's pretty cool. The only thing that you got to worry about is the hybrid damage. But looks like she's getting dual wield, so that's nice. She can equip any one-handed short sword or katana or throwing items. So she can dual wield throwing items. That's nice. You got Thunder Split Blade, lightning damage to one enemy, and Flash Bomb, chance of blinding or confusing all enemies. Trustmaster still a 98 attack katana. Hey, it's pretty strong, pretty good. So Miyuki's getting dual wield. That's pretty cool setups. That makes her 100% viable for lots of things. You can dual wield and pod and do some interesting stuff with her. But I got Miyuki. I got her leveled up. So I'll awaken her just to see what everything's about and see what it looks like. But yeah, what do you think of these units? I mean, it's a lot of units, and so if it's a lot of units, that means your chances for getting the unit that you want, I don't know, pretty slim. Pretty slim. If I were to pull on this, I would want 3 out of 5. I'd want Pyro Glacial Lasswell. I'd want Olga. I'd actually want Odogiri just so I can get pharmacology to someone else. And then I'd want Jiraiya. I'd want Jiraiya. So so 4 out of 6. And then I've already got Miyuki. You know, Coyote, she's awesome. I mean, she looks really good, and I think that she's gonna be useful, but for me, she doesn't have anything immediately that I want or that jumps out at me. So she would be the only one that I would not want right now. Now, this is not a limited pooling situation from what I understand. So, you know, they'll be in the pool, so that's cool. They'll be there waiting for us. So if you don't pull now, you'll still have a chance to pull them during your dailies and everything else. But if you need some solid attackers, and if you want an interesting tank, Olga looks like a really interesting tank. I mean, to have that counter. Heck, I mean, you could have him AoE tank with like Nicole and just have him defend and then just break everybody. I mean, you could do some really snazzy stuff. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I know this ran long. I'm very sorry about it. Lots of units to talk about, and so, you know, went in a little deeper than usual. But if you like this, throw me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. And appreciate you coming by again. And until next time, this is Lee Van Dam. You guys take care, and God bless. We'll see you.